So what's up? What's the deal, guys? Welcome back to another edition of JA News.
It's up.
Salute to you for tuning in. As always, I'm hitting you with the latest stories here in the world of sneakers. So for today's show, we're talking Salehe Bembury's big week. It looks like the new Pollex Crocs creative director has 2 pairs dropping in one single day. We're talking Yeezy's biggest disappointment. Plus, it looks like Jordan Brand's very own DJ Khaled has been accused of getting got. So stay tuned for all of that, plus more. It's coming right up next. So be sure to drop a like on this video. You guys can catch brand new episodes of JA News weekdays, Mondays through Fridays, right here. So make sure you're subscribed. Don't miss any updates. So to kick things off, we already know that Nike has plans to bring back several classic Kobe models. You can add another one to the list, as it looks like the Kobe 8 Venice Beach is set to make a comeback in 2024, according to Z Sneakerheads. So besides the fact that it seems like everybody just absolutely love Kobe sneakers, the Kobe Venice Beach is definitely an organic mashup, as Venice Beach is recognized as one of the most iconic basketball streetball courts. Probably some of y'all remember it from White Man Can't Jump, or some of you guys may recognize it as one of the streetball courts from NBA 2K, known for its graffiti backdrops. I feel like this is a perfect mashup, and I think sneakerheads are kind of waiting to see how Nike plans to drop these Kobe releases. Will they be super limited, or will they make enough pairs for everybody? If you ask me, I feel like things will probably start off limited, but then of course, as years go by, I think Nike will continue to expand the Kobe line, and eventually, they'll make these pairs a little bit easier to buy. So let me ask you guys a question. When it comes to these Kobe re-releases, would you like to see Nike only re-release classic colorways? Or would you like to see them experiment with new colorways on classic models? Or to take things even further, not right away, but eventually down the line, would you like to see Nike release brand new Kobe models? Let me know what you guys think down below. And last Friday, we learned that Jordan Brand and Travis Scott would be debuting their very first all original silhouette coming up this holiday season. And based off of all of the leaks, it looks like we have a mock-up image. This comes courtesy of Glitched Garbage and JF Grails. And this right here is gonna be kind of your most accurate look at the upcoming Jordan Travis Scott cut the check. And it looks like, based off the color blocking, you got Travis's classic olive color scheme. You have what appears to be kind of like a aged sole, and the model overall, it kind of looks like a mashup of a lot of classic Nike models. It almost reminds me of like a 90s trainer, but coming in with this lower cut, which kind of takes it into the realm of a skate shoe. So I feel like Jordan, they kind of played it safe with this release. They didn't really try to do too much. So I think they could have a hit on their hands. But then again, this pair really doesn't fit my demographic. So let me know, guys, are y'all feeling these or not? And it looks like Mr. Crocs, Salehe Bembury, has a huge week planned, as we just found out about the surprise release of the Pollex clog. This is the latest colorway. They're called Niagara, and it looks like they're gonna be taking the Yeezy route, dropping multiple pairs featuring a slightly different shade. So it looks like we got 50 shades of gray here, as I could have sworn that we've already had like 2 different gray releases of these joints. But anyways, they are set to release coming up this Thursday, July 20th, for a retail of $85. And if you guys follow the channel, last week we also found out that they're gonna be dropping the blue slides as well. So if those are still planned to go down, it looks like we're gonna be getting 2 separate releases coming up this Thursday. If you guys are interested in buying any of these pairs, they're gonna be dropping via beasponge.com. There will be the password page, so make sure you guys sign up for the subscription newsletter. That way you can get the password, which usually goes out like 15 minutes before the release. So good luck to everybody trying to cop these. Let me know if you guys are feeling these joints or not. So lately I've been seeing a whole bunch of different samples of this Yeezy model popping up, and it kind of led me to thinking that this model really has so much missed potential. And based off of all of the colorways that we actually had released, I gotta be honest and say that the Yeezy 450 was somewhat disappointing, and that's coming from somebody that was really excited for this model. I absolutely love the cloud white pair that first dropped. I had grabbed the dark slate pair as well. Still wear those joints to this day, but I have to say that out of all of the colorways that dropped, they were kind of boring. And on top of that, the 450 isn't really the most comfortable Yeezy. So I think some people would argue that if it had boost, it would make it a lot more comfortable, but I don't think it's really the sole. I think it's more so like the upper. The knit is just so tight, especially around the toe box, that when you wear these for extended periods of time, they can get a little bit uncomfortable. And when it comes to sneakers, I think sometimes we can sacrifice comfort, if the shoe actually looks great. But I think outside of just those couple of colorways, all of the releases that we got were pretty boring. And I feel like it's due to the fact that Adidas, could have did a little bit more to spice these up. And I think like coming maybe with like two-tone color schemes, maybe throwing in some new patterns or going with like some gradient coloring on these would have brought some more excitement to this Yeezy model. But it looks like all we have now is just these unreleased samples to look at. I'm a huge fan of this black pair. The blue and yellow sole like brings so much life to this sneaker. Looking at this unreleased 450 sample, these right here are giving me like military-esque vibes, and I love how they threw the additional stripes on there to, just give it an added layer. And then don't get me started on this tan and neon pair. I feel like them joints go absolutely crazy. So all we have so far from these 450s are just the colorways that released. My girl, she grabbed this pair from Yeezy Day. This is the stone teal pair. So once again, you just got a single color scheme. And while I love the way that this sneaker looks, it definitely has like a futuristic, cool looking design. Salute to my man Steven Smith on these, but I just feel like with the colors that drop, they're just a little boring. I mean, if you have something like the dark slate, there's really no need for a pair like the stone teal right here. So all we have, I guess, is just the unreleased pairs that Adidas has sitting in a warehouse somewhere. So if they're just a bunch of pairs like this, I wouldn't be hyped. But could you guys imagine if Adidas has like some crazy, 450 colors just waiting in the tuck? Those would be pairs that I would be super excited for. But other than that, I gotta say that overall, I feel like the Yeezy 450 was kind of disappointing. Let me know what y'all think. So I'm seeing this story hitting the sneaker blogs. I'm seeing it all over my Twitter feed, and it looks like allegedly they are accusing DJ Khaled of buying fakes. How dare he? But could this story really be true? Now, the sneaker in question here, it is the highly anticipated Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Golf. This sneaker isn't even scheduled to release until October. We're not even seeing many pairs of these hitting the net. So it looks like everybody that has these early, their pairs are in question. Now, mind you, DJ Khaled is officially signed to the Jordan brand. He's a brand ambassador. He even has his own Jordan brand collab. So why would he buy fake sneakers? I feel like if he did buy fakes, he probably got. I don't think he would willingly buy fake sneakers. So then it leads to the question of who could have sold him these pairs. Could it be like Benjamin Kicks? We know he's a big reseller. Khaled has had a past relationship with him. Could it be Yankee Kicks? You guys know the dude with the lion socks that shows all the early sneakers. He's known as an early plug, and he's known to also have a relationship with DJ Khaled as well. Or could these fakes be from Jordan brand? Now, the question is why people are questioning this pair is, I don't think it's actually due to the way the sneaker looks. I don't think they're questioning that. I feel like what they're questioning is the fact that this pair is coming in with a replacement box, which I gotta say, the replacement box to me doesn't mean anything at all. If you guys know anything, there are a lot of early sneakers that get out with no box pair. So if you guys know, you know. So I feel like calling Khaled out for having a replacement box isn't legit at all. And if you ask me, due to his close ties to Yankee Kicks, I feel like that's probably where he got this pair from. So I feel like if you're gonna question the legitimacy of this sneaker based off the box, that's not a legit claim. And I think that it could even lead into a bigger discussion. If you guys wanna call that out, to say that any sneaker that isn't officially from the Jordan brand or from the official retailer, could be called out as a fake. So do I think Khaled has fakes here? No, I feel like this is probably just like a no box pair and one of like the only early pairs that we have out right now. So let me know what you guys think. Again, the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low is set to release coming up this October. So it looks like this sneaker, which is meant to be a on the golf course sneaker, is gonna be getting a lot of love in the streets as well. So let me know what you guys think about this, as well as all of the topics covered here in today's video. If you haven't done so yet, help me out by dropping a thumbs up. We're gonna wrap things up right here. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.